On Tuesday, August 20th, TMZ dropped the exclusive bombshell the internet had been waiting for. It's confirmed, folks. J.Lo filed for divorce from Ben Affleck. But there's so much more tea to spill.
Well, Jennifer Lopez finally divorced Ben Affleck, or did Ben Affleck divorce Jennifer Lopez because she's such a diva? Let's talk about that. And also, Earle issued an apology video for her past statements that she made, her slurs. We have a lot to talk about today. And first of all, I just want to say that I've been waiting to talk about the Jennifer Lopez drama, but I already knew in true breakup fashion, as soon as the two couples break up, then people start saying they were a monster, he was narcissist, I can't believe he treated me like this. And then the mudslinging starts going everywhere. And this is where it gets juicy, right? And also, we will be covering Earle and her dramatic past. But before we do that, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on this video. It helps me out so much. And drop a comment down below. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. Okay, so I do want to say I have a big thank you to my sponsors today, Manscape. They released a brand new product. Here we go, roll it. What's going on, everyone? Okay, Manscaped is at it again. They just released the scalp buffer right here. And they hooked me up with another 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which I love this so much. Now we're gonna open this bad boy up and we're gonna try this. Now, believe it or not, guys, super easy to open. This is the product right here. Now, I was saying, believe it or not, this is really important. You really need to cleanse your scalp, because inside here, you're gonna have all that gunk, all that dirt, you know, all the hair gel that we put in there, so we gotta keep it tight and keep it washed up. So refresh your roots, wake up your follicles, clear your head, and keep it clean. Now, it's made of silicone, check it out, so it's not gonna be anything really hard on you. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm gonna put the Manscaped 2-in-1 up in this gig. This is how I do it. Now, I wear a lot of hair care products, so if I don't wash my hair, and you see how I use my fingers, it doesn't get all that I need it to get. So if I just grab this, I just put water in it. And I just go like this. Oh, it feels so good. You ever have someone like scratch your scalp? This feels such amazing. It just feels so good. Hold on, I'm just a poor YouTuber, so I gotta like cut the water. I don't want it to keep running. But here we go. Not only that, kind of cleans it up. But anyways, I just get like a lot of gunk on there. Oh look, hey, what's up? Look at my buddy. He's always so nosy. Always wants to be in the shot. Okay. But I do think this is really cool because you get to put this in your hair. And when you put this inside here, the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner by Manscaped, this will help you lather it up. And I just go like that. And I already feel it. This feels so it feels so good. Just do that. And it's gonna get all that gunk out my hair. You know what I'm talking about? When you have all that, like, and then you get the dandruff and it gets on your shirt. No more. Okay, bet. That's what it looks like. Ugh. Alright, so I'm gonna wash it off and I'll be right back. So you see what it's doing to the scalp? Really cleansing my scalp and getting rid of all that dead hair, dead skin cells, dead skin follicles, however you want to say it. Really get in there and get it out. Okay, I'm gonna dry my hair. That's what it looks like now. Woo. Look at that, it's so clean. I get my rubber band, that's what I use. And I just put it like that. And we're ready to go. Check me out, clean, fresh hair. All right, so I'm gonna link this down below with my promo codes. You can save coin at checkout. So definitely add this to your cart on manscaped.com. I'll put the link down below in the description, and this as well. But that's not the only thing. There's something for everybody at manscaped.com with different price points. So you have different shavers and razors. So this is not what you're interested in. They have so much more. And I really do think you're gonna find something you like at manscaped.com. So thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. Let's get on with the drama. All right, grab a snack and come on back. All right, so it's finally been announced. And listen, I got dragged through the mud. Y'all dragged me through the mud when I talked about Jennifer Lopez doing this divorce, and y'all were like, you're just being so negative, you just want clicks and views. Like, no. I was right all along. Jennifer Lopez and her husband, Ben Affleck, are finally divorced. Now, I have receipts, okay? You already know, because Jennifer Lopez is leaking things to the press. Well, not her. Not her. It's never Jennifer Lopez says. It's sources close to J.Lo say, or sources say. But also Ben Affleck is sources say as well. Like, they're both having their little minions say stuff. And I wonder if they're getting paid for that or not. I don't know. I always wonder how that works, you know? So, Jennifer Lopez, if one thing she knows how to do is manipulate the media. All right? I'm pretty sure she has some friends who work at these magazines, and she tells her other friends, like, hey, I'm close with J-Lo, here's a picture of us together, and this is what's happening between them, and then they run the article, sources close to J-Lo say, like that. And it was really Jennifer Lopez telling them what to say. My opinion. Okay, so I have a lot to talk about. So first things first, I can't believe it. Here we go. Despite their feelings toward each other, the 52-year-old actor's extreme and sudden change in mood ultimately drove a wedge between them, a source tells People. Who is the source? And what extreme behavior change? Like mood swings? You know, because if you don't know, Ben Affleck is very open about his substance abuse, you know, being an alcoholic, which I always thought that was weird when I called it out, in the sense that, like, Jennifer Lopez released a liquor brand, and it's like, okay, Jennifer Lopez, she doesn't drink, she's not that girl to drink, but she said that, she's all about, you know, working out, eating right, she doesn't really do too much with alcohol, but then she comes out with the alcohol line, and then her husband is a recovering alcoholic, right? And so that's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it seems cash grab to me. And I understand, like, you know, the alcohol business is $1 billion industry. Everyone's coming out with their own versions of vodka and spritzers and things like that. But I just kind of felt like, I thought J-Lo would be like, you know what, I don't really drink that much. And, you know, my husband, he's staying away from the bottle. I don't think it's right for me to come out with a brand like that. I mean, she did anyway. People called that out. It just seems like cash grab the house. And I think that J-Lo might be trying to paint a picture of his erratic behavior, maybe in a way of saying that he fell off the wagon, he's being a drunk again. That's what I'm getting from this article and these sources. Another source says, the truth is there was a great deal of love, but also, unfortunately, what became clear were Ben's erratic mood swings that he couldn't hide from the press as much as he tried to, the sources say. There's this one clip, and if I can find it, I'll post it. It's Ben Affleck walking to the car. He gets Jennifer Lopez in the car. He slams the door. Okay, erratic behavior. You know what when I saw that clip, it came across like J-Lo got on his nerve, and he's like flipped. And it's coming across very like narcissistic, like very narcissist. Because a narcissist would like poke the bear, agitate you, and then when you explode about it, you're the crazy one, right? So I can totally see Jennifer Lopez like getting on Ben Affleck's nerve, and then when Ben Affleck's like, you know what, enough, I just can't, she's like, oh, why are you acting so erratic? Just not like you. Like, I can totally see that. The flipping of it's so bad. Like, that to me, it's giving toxic, and I'm kind of glad that they broke up, because you know what? You gotta let go and let God, honey. Why can't y'all just be good friends? You know, just love each other at a distance. You know, there's been people in my life that I would have loved to be in a relationship with, but it just didn't work out. They didn't want me. Timing wasn't right. Their head wasn't in the right place. Who knows what it is, right? And just love them from a distance. And just show them nothing but love and compassion, and then be there for you. You don't got to cut them off. You got to block them. Just love them at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Just be good friends, right? Further, we have more receipts. You could see the erratic behavior, the giant mood swings. The source continues describing how the actor would go from being incredibly happy and warm. The best light, they are really reaching with these words. The deepest, darkest behavior. Really? Deepest, darkest behavior. Followed by, I think he was signaling a message to the press, the source adds. But yeah. A different Lopez insider echoed, here's another statement, the sentiment, stating that the star tried really hard to make things work, and it's heartbroken. All right. So just when I thought that it was over, right? The mudslinging of the press, and it really does seem like Ben Affleck is the one taking all the heat, and it doesn't look too good, but this article got ran, and I got these from Sloan, so shout out to Sloan, thank you so much. It says right here, Ben Affleck has a darkness to him that Jennifer Lopez could not fix despite her best efforts. So you know what that's saying to me? Like, it's coming across like they're painting a picture, like he has like a drinking addiction, and that is what ultimately ended the divorce, right? And the thing is, when I've met people who have addictions to like alcohol, oftentimes it's just a mask, right? it's covering up something like deeper within themselves that they trying to get through, right? And oftentimes, like it's in that movie, The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy is going on the yellow brick road, right? And the yellow brick road symbolizes life. And in the movie, she comes across the poppy field. She goes to sleep. In the movie, she's asleep for like 30 minutes. But in the book, she's asleep for years in that poppy field moment. And then she wakes up and she continues on the yellow brick road. But to me, that symbolizes the yellow brick road and the poppy field moment. Yellow brick road is life, your journey in life. And the poppy field moment is those moments of this like addiction or being in a bad relationship or a dead-end job or a toxic relationship, things like that, right? It just symbolizes those hard times or substance abuse or addictions and stuff like that. And so, you know, when I meet people and I feel like they're in their poppy field moment and they're like maybe drinking too much or going out and doing a lot of things too much, it's like that's their poppy field moment and they're coping with something, right? And oftentimes what I've noticed is just like they're like buying time. It's like a band-aid. It's like a layaway plan. They're like, I'm going to keep drinking to buy me time, and then maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, they'll finally deal with it. Or maybe 5 or 10 years from now, they'll finally deal with the reason why they're drinking so much. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I think oftentimes we come across these people and we want to help them. We want to tell them like, hey, I think you're drinking too much. And they lash out and want to cut us off, right? But it's coming from a place of love, right? But just understand that that's just their poppy field moment. And be that friend that's going to wake them up and be like, I'm still here for you. Let's continue on this yellow brick road type vibe, right? And I just think that with Jennifer Lopez, I think she tried, but at the end of the day, like enough is enough. She's a star. She has her own thing going on, and I think Jennifer Lopez wants a picture-perfect marriage. She deserves that. She works hard for it. I think she has everything people could ever want, except that. And the thing is, with people, you can't control people. You can have everything you could possibly want: cars, houses, bags, shoes, whatever. But like, you just can't control people. They're their own being. They're gonna like what they want to like, you know. And I always said, let them. You know, if people like you, let them. You know, there was just one guy I really liked. I pressed the issue. Hey, I really like you. I made it abundantly clear. But at the end of the day, you can't force nothing. Let them. Let them do them. Let them explore. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, when you just let people be and you just watch from afar, you really get to know who they really are. You know, and I think that with J-Lo, she tried. I'm not saying she's a bad person or anything like that. I think that she's very strong-headed. She knows what she wants, and if you're in her way, you're going to get bulldozed. And that's my opinion. And I think Ben Affleck is just a regular smuggler guy who likes to drink, and he's probably drinking to numb the pain of whatever trauma he has from childhood, whatever the case is, right? And maybe it's just hard. Maybe it's hard to be Ben Affleck, and am I going to get the next movie? What's my next role? And am I spending too much money? And things like, who knows? Like, who knows what he's going through? Maybe that's why he drinks, you know? So the article continues on, but I think we got the gist of it. I personally, I love the mudslinging that's going on from a dramatic point of view, but from a human point of view, you know, it's not needed, but it is social media. Jennifer Lopez is known to be a tabloid queen. She's always in these magazines, an OK magazine, People magazine, front and center, or some article about it. So she sells paper, so it's good for the press and it keeps her relevant. Maybe her next movie will hit, but another marriage. This is Jennifer Lopez, I believe, 4th marriage, and it's just not a good look, you know? So continuing on, Earle made an apology video. Now, if you guys watched yesterday's video, which not many of y'all did due to audience participation, y'all didn't give that video no view. I don't know what happened with yesterday's video, but I posted it and nobody watched it. It was like the worst performing video I ever posted all year. I'm like, what's going on with that video? So if you feel so inclined, you can check that video. At least leave it a little like, leave a little comment, right? So Earle finally apologized. So if you don't know, Earle been called out for her slurs in the past, and it's been a couple days and people were dragging her all over social media for her to make a response video. Well, she didn't. She made a post like this, a little text message post. Here's what she had to say. She said, a couple weeks ago, screenshots surfaced from my old ask.fm account showing me using a slur in the summer of 2014. I'm taking accountability and want to make it clear that I was 13 years old and did not understand the deeply offensive meaning behind that word. This is no excuse for using that word in any context or at any age. That absolutely is not the way I speak or what I stand for. I'm deeply sorry that my words have hurt many and have led people to believe that I have any prejudice in my heart. I promise that you could not be further from the truth. My platform has always focused on positivity, entertainment, and uplifting others, and will continue to do so. I'm also sincerely sorry to those I have offended. I regret how I handled the situation, allowing too many people to talk me out of saying something for too long. I wasn't sure how to handle it, and unfortunately the advice I was given, although well-intended, was wrong. There is no one to blame but myself for not standing my ground and going with gut to speak out right away. In the absence of me addressing this, my silence allowed others to fill the void with rumors that simply aren't true. One rumor in particular is that I tried to trademark my old post, which is absolutely ridiculous and untrue. Another is that a brand announced they are no longer working with me, even though we have never been in conversations with them about partnership in any capacity. Regardless of what's being said online, I wanted to come on here and address the facts and most importantly, apologize. And that was by Earle. So what do you think about that? My opinion, I think she should have made a video apology, but that's my opinion. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, let me know what you think about all that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest news on YouTube.